Hey everyone, please excuse the camera angle. I have like this little thing that holds my phone, so that I can use a GPS or whatever. And when I tried to rotate it to its side, I have one of those pop out things on the back of my phone, just to make it easier to hold or whatever. And I guess because that was there, it wouldn't hold it when it was sideways. It was just weird. So you get the up and down angle today. I'm sorry, I know that angle sucks, and you get to see my belly. So I'm just doing a quick update video on my weight loss surgery journey. I started out at 242, and right this morning actually I weighed in at 178 point, I think it was 2 or something like that. And that's like a 2-pound loss from last week. So I'm on schedule as far as losing goes. According to my surgeon, if I lose 2 pounds a week, he's very happy with that. So I'm going to be happy with that. And honestly, I don't really go by the numbers as much as maybe I should. I go more by how I feel. Like I went down a size in clothes. I went from a 16 to a 14. So to me, that's more important than the number on the scale. I don't know. It just made me happy. So let's see what else is going on. I'm still having some major food aversions. I decided to kind of back up and go back on the protein shakes and do a little bit more of a liquid-based diet, just because maybe my stomach's not ready for what my nutritionist says that it's ready for. So last night I went out and got some sugar-free popsicles, and I'm still eating food, but I'm eating like 2 times a day. And then for that third meal, I'm doing the protein shake, and sometimes I'll do 2 protein shakes a day, just depending on what I've been able to eat. And every day it's different. Like, I can eat hummus one day, and then the next day it makes me feel sick. I can eat beef jerky one day, and the next day I go to put it in my mouth and I'm like, mm. So this is an interesting adventure in what you can and cannot tolerate post-surgery. And apparently my stomach, which I call Princess because she's such a freaking princess at this point, has decided that it's just going to make its decision daily on what it does or does not like. So there's that. I'm not complaining too much. The protein shakes are a good go-to. And I have my humongous tumbler that I use. And I fill this with ice, a protein shake, and then an iced coffee. It's like a light iced coffee. I believe it's International Delights that makes it. And it's an iced coffee mocha. And you mix that with vanilla protein shake. Or I know some people do the caramel macchiato. That's by Atkins. And where I used to be able to drink Atkins shakes, now my stomach's like, no, we don't like those anymore. They taste funny. So let's see, what else? I've been craving ham. So I've been eating a lot of ham, which means next week I will hate ham. That's okay, I'll take it for this week. Like, I went through a phase where I ate eggs almost every single meal, and now I'm not a huge fan of eggs. And I have 2 cartons of eggs sitting in my fridge, so I have to do something with them. What else? It's been kind of boring and just, getting ready for Christmas and that kind of stuff around here. I really wish that I had more to say. I'm 9 weeks out now. Food's not fun, and it can actually be, and I remember watching other people's videos when I was pre-op, and they'd be like, food is such a chore, I don't enjoy eating, and I'm like, you are so full of shit. No, it's true. That phase really does happen. Look at my pudge. I'm sitting down, and I don't think anybody looks good when they're sitting down. So I feel like right now I look the same as I did at 242 pounds. Even though if I stood up, it would be like, oh look, there's nothing there. Because this is like a bunch of loose skin. Anyways. I've been working on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to come up with kind of a schedule, and I have a vision for where I want to see it go. You know, I'll still do these vlogs and updates and things like that, but I kind of want to focus on just opening people's eyes to the weight loss surgery community, and, you know, making it seem like it's less of a, I don't want to say stigma, because it's not necessarily stigmatized, but I think that people don't understand it. And not just people who don't need to lose weight, but people that need to lose weight probably don't really understand how it works. And it is scary. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You know, having surgery is a scary thing. So I'm kind of trying to make a video series based on that. And I want to weave in mental illness. If you saw, I don't know if it was my last video or the video before, where I talked about anxiety and depression. I want to open that up as a topic, especially within the weight loss surgery community, because even though I know not all of us suffer from that, I think that everyone has dealt with at least a bout of a really bad time in their life. So even if they watch a video and, you know, they kind of learn a little bit about their depression or anxiety that they're dealing with in the moment, you know, if that helps, or if it's a weight loss surgery potential candidate that's, you know, dealing with a lot of anxiety surrounding the surgery itself, which was me. Like, I was that person that was Googling every single thing, because for me, information makes my anxiety less prominent, which you would think it would be the exact opposite, that information would make it more like, oh, I learned that this happens and that happens. No, for me, it was like, okay, I know this is going to happen. I'm prepared for this. And I want to give back to the community that has helped me in so many ways, because my life is 1,000 times better now, even with all of the stupid little issues that I deal with because of the surgery. My life itself is in a much better place than it was, let's say, a year ago. Like, my confidence is up, my energy is up. I actually wear clothes that fit my body, which before it was like, okay, what can I wear that would hide my body? And I don't know. It's just been such a fantastic journey for me that even if somebody is overweight and they're watching this and they don't necessarily want the surgery, but they want, you know, someone that has been in their shoes to listen to, then, you know, I'd love to be that person. So I'm working on my YouTube channel for that reason. The mental health part is a really big stigma. I actually put up on my Instagram a question. If you have had weight loss surgery and dealt with anxiety and depression prior to the weight loss surgery, you know, would you comment, or would you like to share your story? And nobody did, which that's their right. I'm not saying that anybody owed me their story at all, because they don't and they didn't. But it made me wonder why. Like, was it because it wasn't anonymous enough for them? You know, was it the stigma of mental illness that kind of had them freaked out? Were they just not comfortable sharing it with me because they don't really know me on a personal level? You know, I had to wonder why. So I'm like, okay, let's break open that whole can of worms and let's talk about it, and let's make it less of a thing to be ashamed of, or thing that we feel like we can't talk about, because it's chemicals in the brain. It's not like, well, I don't need to preach to you guys about this, and I'll go over this in some of my other videos, but I want to help people. And this is, I feel like, the best medium for me to do that. I used to be a blogger, and, you know, I would blog a lot. And who reads blogs anymore? Nobody. That's like so 10 years ago. So even though I'm more comfortable with writing and blogging, I figured this is a more up-to-date way of reaching people. So with that said, you know, if you like and comment, it actually, YouTube pulls it into their algorithm of videos that they will recommend to people. So if you like the things that I say and the things that I talk about in my videos, please like and, you know, please subscribe and all that stuff, because it will help people reach my videos. And, you know, if you don't like my stuff, I'm sorry. I'm open to suggestion. Let me know what I could do better. I mean, I'm not perfect. Like, you know, this whole little thing that I'm doing right now with filming, I know is a terrible way to film, and I would never normally do this, but my kids are home on their winter break, and it is impossible to film when your kids are home, because they don't care if you're filming. They're going to ask you 5 million questions, and it's chaos in my house. It's great chaos, and I love my kids and I love my family, but there's just no way that I can film with them in the house. So that's it really for me this week. I wish I had more to talk about. It's just been kind of boring getting ready for Christmas. Finished most of my Christmas shopping. I'm actually at the Dollar Tree because I need to pick up stocking stuffers. And then really I'm done. Like, if I saw something I wanted to get, I could pick it up, but I feel like I'm done. And for those of you that have kids, I wonder if I'm the only one that does this. Like, you look at the stuff that you got and you feel like, okay, I got them a good amount of stuff without going overboard. But then, like, you see that Old Navy flyer where they're having pajamas on sale, and you're like, I could really get them each, you know, some pajamas, and that would be really cute. And then you go, no, 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 I said I was done. And then you see another flyer and there's something else, and you're like, that would be a really cute Christmas present. And then, no, 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 I can't do that. I'm trying really hard this year because I tend to go a tiny bit overboard, and it's for stuff at the end of the day that they're like, whatever. So this year I tried to stick to the list, the loosely based list of what they've said that they wanted, instead of getting them things that I want for them. You know, I might have got a couple things, but mostly I stuck to what I knew that they wanted, which wasn't a lot. They didn't ask for a lot this year. So my Christmas shopping was really very easy and non-stressful. But I think it's also easier when they're older and, you know, like teenagers, young adult. Like I have a 13 and a 19-year-old. When they're little kids, you're like, oh, the toy aisle, and, you know, you can go crazy. It's just different when they're teenagers, I guess. And look at this. I want to show this to y'all real quick. This is hair loss that's happening right now. Like this right here. All this. Yeah. I noticed this started happening, which I knew it was going to happen, because pretty much everyone that's gone through this surgery has, you know, a period of hair loss. I look like I have, like, a forehead that's growing. Like, look at this. My forehead's getting bigger. Anyways. Yes, I'm weird. Sorry. Alright, everybody, I hope you have a great Christmas if I don't hear from you, or if I don't talk, you know, do another video before then. And, you know, if you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever you celebrate, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, I forget what the other one is. I want to say Saturnalia, but I know that that's not right. For my Wiccan friends, tell me down below. My mind just went pfft. So anyways, y'all have a great rest of your week. Enjoy your families. And remember that it's the season for giving. So, you know, be extra generous, especially if you go out to eat to like your servers and stuff like that, because they really appreciate it. Alright, bye! I was going to blow you a kiss, then I was like, so here's your kiss. Mwah! There.